So check this out, people. So we all know, right, what happened with the AMC and GME nonsense, right? This whole MOAS and squeeze that everyone on YouTube at the time was talking about, right? Morant's Rants, Frankie Muhammad, Scavenger Stonks, Lou versus Wall Street. You get the point, right? You got all of these people who at the time were attacking people like me, right? Who were saying that these people are lying to you. They're scamming you. There's no such thing as a MOAS. There's no such thing, right? AMC squeezed. People didn't capitalize and get their money. They missed out. Dogecoin squeezed. People didn't capitalize and get their money. They missed out. GME squeezed. People didn't get their money. They didn't capitalize and they missed out. And now, today still in 2026, this is from 2019 to 2026, 5 years later. And the same people who were calling about AMC and GME to the moon, most of them are not there. Most of them are gone. Most of them have disappeared, deleted their content, changed their channels names, and deleted their content, right? And then you have some people like Morant's Rants who has to die on this MOAS hill, right? He has to die on that hill because if he doesn't, he has to admit that he was wrong. He has to admit that he told people to invest into a stock that doesn't pay dividends, that doesn't pay interest, that doesn't pay you anything. You might as well put your money into a bank account that doesn't pay interest, that doesn't pay you anything, but charges you every time you use your ATM card or you make a purchase. All you're doing is paying them to hold on to your money. And that is exactly what people are doing with GME, is paying GME to hold on to their money. GME doesn't pay dividends. It doesn't pay interest. You might as well keep your money into a bullshit bank account that doesn't pay you anything. I had a bank account that after 12 years paid me $12 interest, $1 a year in interest. That is what GME is today. And you have Morant's Rants, this piece of garbage who has been lying to the masses, attacking everyone else, right, who have been telling people the truth. There's no such thing as a MOAS. That's not how the market works. People who tell you the stocks are going to squeeze are the very same people who then sell behind your back, right? That's exactly what they do. They sell behind your back while telling you to hold. And that's what the majority of these people did. And those who came in later on into the game believing that what they were saying was still going to come to fruition, right? This whole MOAS bullshit. When it didn't come, then they started to kick the can farther down the line. This is what Morant's Rants does. You notice he doesn't put that stupid helmet on anymore? Because if he did, then he'd be repeating the same nonsense and stupidity that he's been repeating for the past 5 years. And he has to keep doing this. Look, Morant's Rants makes about $50 a month on his YouTube channel if he's lucky. He has to wait 4 to 5, 6 months just to get $100 sent to his bank account. These people will sell their soul for YouTube money. If I want to make YouTube money, I'll get a part-time job. I've already been paid by YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay enough. It doesn't even pay what McDonald's and Burger King pays. And so you have these assholes like Morant's Rants selling you this bullshit, right? Going home to his empty apartment, his pathetic life, right? While everyone else is showing you what life is really like and what it should be like, you got people like him sitting at home watching Netflix with nothing else to do, right? But work and go home, work and go home, work and go home, and give you this fake narrative of what their life is like. I see what Morant's life is like. It's depressing. He tells everyone his issues and his problems. He's pathetic. And These are the kind of people that you have giving you advice. People who have nothing in common with the market. People who just got here yesterday during the lockdowns because they had nothing better to do. These are the people who are giving you advice on stocks. So my question to you people in GME, how's GME worked out for you? How's Marant's rants information worked out for you? Have you earned any interest on your investments? Have you earned any dividends on your investments with GME? No. And you're not gonna. You put your money into a play that the odds of you winning are very low and the odds of you losing are very high. If I want to gamble, I'll go to the Mohegan Sun. I'm not going to go on Robinhood and put my money into the stock market, into a stock like GME that doesn't pay me for anything and hope that someday the stock will squeeze. When GME squeezed or spiked some months ago, a year ago, right? I was at the mall in the Philippines and everybody was jumping in and out of GameStop. That's all people do. People jump in and out like they're gambling, like they're playing Russian roulette. They get their money, they leave, and then the majority of idiots on YouTube like Marantz stay in and ask you to stay in with him. When that's not how it works. You want to invest into stocks that pay dividends long term so that in 10, 20 years, you will see 50, 100,000 in returns. Instead, you're putting your money into GME where the odds of you losing 50% of your investment is higher than you winning. And yet you're listening to this idiot, Marantz Rants, whose channel never grows. Stagnant. But it has to continue this way because if he doesn't continue to repeat the bullshit, he's got to admit to you and all of his followers that he was a liar, that he is a liar, that he was wrong, and that he fucked up. So get your money, people.